Good day, doctor. My name is Maggie and my matrix number is 299708. And now I will present my topic, which is determinants of online shopping behavior among UUM students. Online shopping has become increasingly popular among university students due to its convenience and accessibility. At UUM, students frequently rely on online platforms for purchasing goods and services. However, the factor influencing students' demands for online shopping behavior remain unclear. Therefore, this study examines the effect of price factor, utility factor, and income factor on online shopping behavior among UUM students. Online shopping is a major global trend, offering convenience, time saving, a variety of choices, and benefit to both consumer and business. Individuals often develop habits as they perceive online shopping to be useful, cost-effective, and convenient. In Malaysia, online shopping is growing, supported by government initiative and the digital economy. Students and young adults are the main users, but challenges like delivery reliability, product quality, trust, and price sensitive still influence decision making. Previous research mostly examines general adoption or technology acceptance, but studies on university students are limited. Factors like income, motivation, risk perception, and convenience affect students' decision, and current theories such as utility maximization and consumer theory cannot fully explain their online shopping behavior. Therefore, this study focuses on UUM students to understand how price perceived utility and income influence their online shopping behavior, providing insight for both policymaker and digital consumption research. This study is significant because it provides valuable insight into how price, income, and utility factors influence UUM students' online shopping behavior. This finding can assist e-commerce retailers in designing effective marketing strategies and guide policymakers in supporting Malaysia's growing digital economy. The scope of the study focuses especially on undergraduate UUM students, as they form a clear target population of online shoppers. Using a quantitative survey, the research examines how price, income, and utility affect their purchasing decision. The study is organized into 5 chapters. Chapter 1 covers the introduction, including background, problem statement, research question, objective, significance, and scope. Chapter 2 presents the literature review, discussing relevant theory and past study on price, income, utility, and online shopping demand. Chapter 3 details the research methodology, include research framework, questionnaire design, instrument, and data collection method. Research questions are to examine if gender difference have an effect on the price, income, and utility factor on online shopping behavior among UUM students. Then, to examine a study on the primary source of income and their influence on price, income, and utility factor on online shopping behavior among UUM students. And the last is to investigate whether price, income, and utility factor are the factors that have a significant relationship with demand of online shopping behavior among students of UUM. From the theoretical perspective, the theory of price explains the law of demand, which shows an inverse relationship between price and quantity demand. When price increase, consumers reduce their consumption, and when price decrease, demand increase. This theory helps explain why students are sensitive to price when shopping online. Consumer theory further explains online shopping behavior through utility maximization, budget constraint, and consumer equilibrium. Students are assumed to be rational and aim to maximize satisfaction within their limited income. Online shopping becomes attractive because lower price, convenience, and reduced transaction costs allowed students to reach a higher level of satisfaction compared to physical shopping. From the empirical review, past studies shows that price is a key determinant of online shopping among students, as discount, promotion, and free shipping encourage more purchase. Income also influence online shopping behavior, as higher income increase purchasing power and allows students to consume more. Lastly, utility factor explain that students shop online to gain satisfaction, convenience, and better value for money. These empirical findings support the importance of price, income, and utility in determining students' online shopping behavior. This study adopts a quantitative research approach which focuses on collecting and analyzing numerical data to examine relationships among variables. In this research, quantitative methods are used to measure how price, income, and utility factor influence the demand of online shopping behavior among UUM students. Data were collected using a questionnaire survey from undergraduate students at UUM, with a total of 160 respondents involved in the study. The research examines 3 independent variables, which are price factor, income factor, and utility factor, and the dependent variable is demand of online shopping behavior. The structural questionnaire consists of 5 sections. Section A covers the demographic of respondents. Section B focuses on price factor. Section C on utility factor. Section D on income factor, and Section E focus on demand for online shopping behavior. All items were measured using a 5-point Likert scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The collected data were analyzed using the statistical package for the social science, which called SPSS, to ensure the reliability and validity of the finding. In this study, 3 main statistical tests were used to analyze the data and test the hypothesis. First, an independent sample t-test was conducted to examine the relationship between gender and price factor, utility factors, and income factors for demand of online shopping behavior. To determine whether a difference is statistically significant, the p-value, which is the significant two-tier, is compared with the significance level of 0.05. Since all p-values obtained from the t-test are greater than 0.05, the null hypotheses are not rejected. This indicates that there is no statistically significant difference between male and female students for all these 3 factors. And next is one-way ANOVA, was used to determine the relationship between main source of financial support and price factors, utility factors, and income factors for demand of online shopping behavior. The significance of the result is assessed by comparing the ANOVA p-value with 0.05 threshold. As all p-value exceeds 0.05, the results are considered non-significant. Therefore, the null hypotheses are not rejected, indicating that students' perceptions do not differ significantly across different sources of financial support. Finally, multiple regression analysis was used to examine the relationship between price factors, utility factors, and income factor with the demand of online shopping behavior. In regression analysis, a variable is considered statistically significant if its p-value is less than 0.05. The result shows that utility factor and income factor have p-value below 0.05, indicating a significant positive relationship with online shopping demand. In contrast, the price factor has a p-value greater than 0.05, which means it is not statistically significant when other variables are held constant. Overall, the findings indicate that utility factor is the most dominant determinant influencing online shopping behavior among UUM students, as it shows the strongest and most statistically significant effect compared to other factors. For the limitation of this study, there are several points to highlight. First, data collecting took longer than expected because some students were not available during the survey period. Second, the study only focused on 3 factors, which are price, utility, and income. Other important factors such as trust, perceived risk, social influence, and website quality are not included. Third, the sample size consists of 160 UUM students only. Therefore, the finding may not fully represent all Malaysian university students and cannot be generalized. Based on this limitation, several recommendations are suggested for future research. Future studies should include additional factors such as trust, perceived risk, social media influencing, and customer satisfaction to gain deeper insight into online shopping behavior. In addition, future research should involve students from other universities or regions to improve diversity and reliability. Lastly, a longer data collection period is recommended to allow better response quality and more comprehensive results. In conclusion, this study examines the relationship between price, utility, and income factor and the demand of online shopping behavior among students at UUM. A total of 160 students participate in this study, and the analyzing focus on 4 variables, which are demand of online shopping behavior, price factor, utility factor, and income factor. The findings shows that there is no strong relationship between price, utility, and income with students' demands for online shopping. In addition, the results indicate that there are no significant differences based on gender and primary source of financial support. This suggests that UUM students tend to shop online in a similar manner, and these factors do not significantly influence their online shopping behavior. Overall, this study is useful for online seller, platform provider, and researcher as it provides insight into students' online shopping behavior and can help guide future research on other factors that may influence online shopping among university students. That's all from me.